What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Young and Cool. Today we're looking at 6 kids products that lied to us. At number 6, silly bands.
Rubber band that holds its shape?
Bracelet, yes.
And what do you do? You
Kids
just,
collect them, they wear them, they trade them, they use them as a fashion accessory.
Let me get this straight. It's a bracelet that is in a shape, but when you wear it, you can't see that shape. I'll take all of the silly bands you have. If a businessman had made a deal like this in 2008, the dude would have been able to retire by early 2009, as these early lost and broken bracelets swept the nation's classrooms by storm. They also apparently caused some serious injury by cutting off circulation to curious kids' upper arms. Our favorite silly bands pack of all time has to be the Kardashian glam shapes, a further testament to the Kardashian family's ability to sexualize anything that stands for innocence and purity in this cold world. At number 5, Tickle Me Elmo.
This is Tickle Me Elmo, the TMX version. So let's see what he does.
This toy looks much worse given recent events, but it was still pretty stupid to begin with. Anyone who was too old to be bought a Tickle Me Elmo in 1996 remembers the hysteria surrounding the laughing, shaking toy's release. A Walmart employee was legendarily trampled during the 96 holiday season for making the mistake of holding a box of Elmos within reach of a ravenous crowd. Later releases Tickle Me Extreme and LOL Elmo attempted an updated, kinda pathetic twist on the doll, but neither spin-off produced the insane demand of the original doll. At number 4, Beanie Babies.
In this shelf, you wouldn't believe this, but some of these Beanie Babies here are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
We remember Beanie Babies as little more than a strange fad only 20 years after they hit the market, but there was serious money in Ty Warner's beanbag animal brand, Ty Inc. Made more than $6 billion during the Beanie Babies' heyday, largely thanks to the firm's savvy business acumen. Anything this popular is sure to inspire copycats, but counterfeiting of the Beanie Babies got so out of hand that the FBI had to make a concerted effort to crack down on beanie crime in the late 90s. At number 3, Ryder BB Gun.
That's right, I'm talking about the classic Ryder BB Gun.
In a time when parenting methods are analyzed and researched, it's easy to forget that 60 years ago, parents gave their young children working guns for Christmas. In fact, in their heyday, Daisy believed that firearms for beginners were the ideal gift for the whole family. One of our favorite things about this gun was that it was only accurate up to 10 yards, so even if your child was a good shot and responsible, he might still find a way to shoot someone's eye out. At number 2, Betsy Wetsy.
Maybe Betsy wants a drink, water fresh from the kitchen sink.
Betsy Wetsy was one of the most popular drink and wet tools of the baby boomer era. One of? So there were numerous toy companies trying to satisfy kids' craving for dolls that piss themselves? Look, kids, you're going to have at least one college hookup or roommate who becomes Betsy or Bobby Wetsy after a night of blackout drinking, so there will be plenty of time to clean up after errant urination even before you have kids. Why start young? How awful must the 30s and 40s have been if this was how kids played? And finally, at number 1, Pogs.
Pogs. You probably remember this prolific 90s fad, but what you may not know is that Pogs have roots that go all the way back to 17th century Japan.
A game that involves kids trying to flip over milk caps sounds like some Great Depression era poor people stuff. But no, kids were actually doing this in the 90s and spending lots of their parents' money in order to do so. It's enough to make you want to put Tony Hawk's face or the Power Rangers on some rocks and twigs and try to sell them to gullible children. And that's exactly what companies did with Pogs. Corporate warriors from fast food companies to TV studios to governments plastered iconography on Pogs, making the milk caps into a multi-million-dollar industry. Just to give you an idea of the various and sundry interests that got into the Pog game, some of the most ridiculous Pog sets include Ric Flair, U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, and Crystal. Sounds like our kind of party. Alright, so that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of Young and Cool. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're notified whenever we upload a brand new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, and most importantly, have fun.